So training your body as a system is going to be one of the biggest things that you can do to improve your health and fitness in the upcoming year and for the rest of your life. When I talk about training the body as a system, I mean to train every single aspect of fitness as equally as you can. A lot of people, when they get into fitness, they usually want to get bigger and stronger, so they focus a lot on getting muscle size, getting muscle strength, and those things are very good. There's nothing wrong with those. Oh, cardio too. A lot of people want to get better cardiovascular fitness, so they'll spend a lot of time running, doing stuff on the treadmill, and maybe some other forms of cardio like metcons or circuit training, etc. Those are all great things. Those will build a lot of muscular endurance, muscle size, strength, stamina, etc. But there's so many other aspects of fitness, and if you neglect those other aspects of fitness, you will suffer in some way. For example, a lot of times people will focus on those specific aspects of fitness and not do any balance work, not do any mobility work, and maybe not do any agility work, so quickness work. And those are a few other aspects of fitness that are usually neglected, especially under the younger populations. So by the time they get older, and this is what I see with a lot of the older adults that I work with, they don't have good agility, they don't have good quickness, well, that is agility, they don't have good balance. In addition to that, they've lost a lot of muscle size and strength because they didn't start working from a system at a young age. So then once they got a little bit older, they started getting pain and weakness because they didn't have literal balance in their body in addition to balance of their muscles, tendons, ligaments, etc. A lot of people really want that muscle size. A lot of people want that muscle strength, so they will at all costs do specific exercise routines to maximize those things, neglect others, and then it's something that, this doesn't happen for everyone, but for a good majority of the population that isn't genetically gifted in recovering, or just doesn't have a lot of time to recover. They have kids, they have a normal life, they have a normal work schedule. They don't want to think about these things. So the best advice I can give you moving forward is to just try your best to keep your exercise routines very balanced. My routine has a large amount of different things and variety. So I do heavy strength. I do a little bit of endurance. I do a little bit of cardio. I do a lot of mobility. I call it weighted yoga or weighted stretching type stuff, where I'll take a really light barbell and do really deep range of motion exercises, like a rounded back deadlift, for example, very slow and controlled. That kind of combines hypertrophy and mobility and stretching and flexibility in the same thing. I do balance stuff. I am recreationally active in sports, so I do basketball and a few other sports. I run a lot during the summer, so that gets outside. That's a lot of balance work. Lots of different aspects of fitness, guys. Do not just focus on one unless you do want to optimize results. If you're trying to maximize your squat, bench, deadlift, again, powerlifting, obviously you need to do that. If you want to run a marathon, you're probably going to need to prioritize a lot of running, but for the vast majority of people, that's not the case. So don't train like the minority, train like the majority, which the majority of people should be doing a majority of the aspects of fitness. So there you go.